What is up, everybody? We are back for another episode. Tonight, we have Cameron, our usual co-host, and myself, Tom, for the Vaping Iwi. Cameron, what are you vaping on tonight? What's up, babe? That's it. Well, I'm not vaping on it, but it is here, the dot mod with the Tobino RDA on top. I do have the Luxotic with a Tobino on top. I've done the silicon upgrade to my one, and I will show you how to do that as well when we're going over the Luxotic. And I've got the Qwit Stik on as well, and that's it. Yeah, mate, like little rave goer. You're there. You got your little vape. Why are you muted? You shouldn't be muted. Speak? Oh, you are muted. Hold on. I'll tell you why. Oh, why? It's because OBS updated and it's kept the speakers as properties. There you go.
Dave, not my fault. Tom fucked up.
I fucked up, y'all.
Okay, so we'll go back through it. Aspire, the Zelos kit with Nautilus 2. I need to take the door off again. God damn it, Tom. The Luxotic with, non-silicon upgrade because I'm lazy. I do have a Dolphin bottle somewhere. I could do it, but Tabino on top. Nice little RDA. Infinium. Shiny as fuck. Oh my god. Fucking love that thing, man. And the Qwit Stik. So yeah, there's a couple. How's it going, Jack? You beautiful bastard. Dave. Justin, what's up? Yet again, Abe, how you doing, beautiful? Because it totally didn't work the first time. Abe, I need to check if PayPal's working because I want to get one of those sample packs.
Hell yeah. Cam's got us, for fuck's sake, guys.
Oh, dude, they're always here with Tom. It's just like, fuck Tom.
Yeah, you're the more disorganized one.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, so, I need to rework the Tabino, so that can wait till after the show. No, I can wait till after. Actually, no, I can do it on the show. Fuck it.
True. What do you want to go over first? You want to go over the Luxotic and the Tobino first, and then we can dive into the realm of the Qwit
Stik? Yeah. The Qwit Stik's going to take us a bit more time.
I don't think so.
Probably not, but...
Probably not. All right.
We'll just start with the Luxo. Okay, so do you want to go over the RDA since you've got one open?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll just continue vaping mine with the green screen panel.
Basically. So, the Tobino RDA. The Ultim Beauty Ring and the Ultim Drip Tip are not going to come up beautifully, but there it is in all its glory. It comes with a 510 Drip Tip pre-installed. You do have a whole cap in the box as well. Basically, the whole cap comes off. And you got a cap that's 810. As far as airflow goes, it's got a Cyclops style airflow with 3 holes on either side. And you can open and close them just by twisting it. And you can turn it down to 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes. So it is versatile in terms of airflow. You can bring it down to almost, let's say, almost mouth to lung. You can bring it down to like a half of one airflow hole open, and that kind of simulates that whole mouth to lung hit.
Yeah. See, I didn't actually test it out in mouth to lung, which is surprising for me, but that's not bad with half a slot.
You just a fuckface, mate. In terms of the deck, they're not bringing anything too new to the game, but it is still pretty innovative in the sense that your posts are on one side. I'm just gonna turn my fucking green screen off because this is just getting fucking ridiculous.
It reminds me of the, what's it called? The Typhoon? Is it the Typhoon?
Typhoon.
I've got one sitting on my shelf somewhere.
So, in terms of the deck, hey, you can see the beauty ring now. So it comes with a beauty ring to make it a 24mm. It is a 22mm. So the deck, you've got your squonk, obviously, and then you've got your posts on one side instead of having one on each, which is quite nice. You can see the airflow in the actual RDA is just a slot that goes down in size on both sides. So it is quite nice. As far as the juice well goes, it's actually quite well planned out because you've got your squonk pin.
So much juice well.
Well, yeah, the squonk pin is quite raised. So your squonk pin's sitting quite far up, and then you got this massive juice well that spans the whole inside on one side where there's no posts. And then you've got on either side of the coil as well, so top and bottom.
Also, that cutaway on either side, that thing is...
Yeah, so it's got this cut right here so that you can put your bit in there to lower the coil to the exact level where you kind of need it and kind of straighten everything up, which is quite nice. But all in all, it is a great fucking RDA. I have 3 of them now, not just the one that came with the Luxotic. I got 2 more.
Tom's got an addiction.
So 1, 2, and then I got a 3rd one. Just because it's really sort of surpassed expectations in terms of an RDA.
Where's the 3rd one, Tom?
3rd one's somewhere else. But yeah, it's really like surpassed expectations for me. Like it's kind of stunned me in the sense that the flavor is great. It's not stuck to mouth to lung, like it is a direct to lung primarily. And then you got mouth to lung as sort
the RDA I was thinking of was the Mulciber by Tiberian Vapor Co.
So your coil kind of just sits in there like that.
You know what I mean? Do you remember the Mulciber, Tom?
No.
The little one that kind of was really ugly and was like...
No. The only little one that's really ugly that I remember is you.
Ouch.
You walked right into that one. So...
I'm not even going to grab it, but...
The Luxotic mod.
Yes.
Let's go into it.
Okay, so
give us the specs first, and then we'll run down the...
Oh, fuck. So, specs. Let me pull up the Luxotic fully. So it is technically a regulated device. So it does have the old... I don't know if it's going to show it, but there's a light. 5 clicks turns it off, 5 clicks turns it on. So, it's not on. It's on. So it does obviously have regulation features in there. Tom can show it because he's got no lights on. So 7.5mm capacity on the refillable squonk bottle that comes with it. Obviously, if you use a Dolphin like Tom, it's a bit of a different size. Single 18650, not 2700. Maximum output of 100 watts is what it states. So it's not too bad. Also, jumping back to the Tabino, 22 mils by 28.7 mils high. So small, compact. It'll look stunning on pretty much any squonk. I mean, Tom's got it on the dot. I've thrown it on the pulse. It looks a bit small on the pulse, obviously, because of how the pulse is set up. Looks stunning on top of the Therion, even on top of like the Infinium. Does just kind of pop. Spring-loaded 510 connector, kind of standard. Weighs nothing. Size-wise, it's fucking tiny. Do I have...
So there's the size comparison compared to the dot mod. It is quite small. It is quite tall compared to your fully mic.
Yeah, I don't have a full...
Squonks.
Oh, wait, what am I saying?
I've got an occultus, and it is quite proud compared to that because of all the circuitry and stuff, which is hidden behind this panel. So you do have all your short protection and all that stuff hidden behind there.
Top.
Yeah, how's that shorter than the Infinium?
Yeah, the Infinium is actually quite a tall little bugger. But hand-wise, compactness, like, it is pretty fucking good. Having, obviously, the kind of multiple sides.
You've got a grill thing as well, which pulls
yeah,
off,
let's pop under the grill.
which basically allows you to access your bottle, so you can pull your bottle out. I'm not going to take mine fully off, but you can pull it.
You know why that is good, Tom? Because the battery doesn't come out at the same time as the fucking bottle, like other
too. But there is another reason why they did that. So basically, with the OG bottle and even with the silicon bottle, when you pull it all the way down, the squonk pole that you can see in the middle goes all the way down. At the bottom of it, it's got a hole on either side, which is how it accesses the juice. When you pull it all the way down, there's a silicon plug on there, which covers up those holes so you don't get any backfire, like
beep, beep,
any juice coming back out, basically. Which is a brilliant idea. Like it.
Dude, it's been. I'm just trying to think. So there's the G box that has the same sort of feature. There's a couple that kind of have the same sort of design when it comes to stopping leakage and shit. Any chance of juice?
Circuitry is fully sealed off at the top. Cam, if you can show yours, you still got all the silicons in. Pull the bottle out. It's got that silicon plug at the top, which basically covers the outside perimeter of the bottle.
Okay, so under there,
other way more towards your
this way?
curtain. Yep, there you go. So it's fully sealed up there, so there's no way of juice getting anywhere.
So it is very, very smart the way they've done it. I don't say that very often about Wismec products, but there are a couple that have been well thought, and this is definitely one of them. Whilst we're at it, shout out to the awesome people over at the Cloud House for hooking it up at Tauranga Vape Day. Serving us out with review products, obviously. They are fucking awesome little devices.
Even though you can't see those. So the doors, they come in this sort of like resin that's multicolored. They also come in Cam's one, which is a green honeycomb. And they also come in a yellow
honey. Yeah. I believe there is also talks. Well, no, I've seen the photos.
There's a black honeycomb.
Blackout. Oh my god, the blackout is stunning.
There is a whole bunch coming as well. There's like one that's like sort of reliefed but green.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm actually gonna pick up a black one as well, just for the black Tobino mainly.
Well, you can pick up just the Tobino.
Shut up, Tom. I want to buy another skunk.
Well, you're
I don't have a skunk addiction, but
not at all. Yeah, all in all, very, very nice design. Very, very sleek.
Packaging on it as well. I mean, comes with obviously the device, the Tobino, the skunk bottle, which is 7 mils, just over 7 mils. Spare one as well. You get 2.18 Claptons. No, I don't know if you use them.
Aliens. Yeah, it says Claptons, but they're aliens.
Mine were Claptons. Mine was straight
aliens,
up.
Man.
What the fuck? Triggered.
Even
you also
my
get
Tobinos came
top
with aliens.
810 top cap.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What did I get? Ren, sort this out.
So you do get 810
spare parts, warranty cards, all that shit. That
all
every
that
product.
Jazz. So there's multiple ways you can mod this to have a silicon bottle. This being the easiest, less hackiest. You can just cut this tube pipe thing basically here with a Dremel.
Yep.
And then use a Coil Master bottle, skunk bottle, silicon skunk bottle, which will fit just right in because basically you take that top seal that Cam has on the top out and it will just fit straight into there because the top of the Coil Master bottles fit right in. If you don't want to mod it, they are releasing silicon bottles for it as well, so you can just pop it onto the current thing.
You can just wait.
Meanwhile, you can just do this. So this is an Arctic Dolphin bottle. What you do is you take off the entire bottle mechanism, and then you take out that silicon seal at the top as well.
That metal housing at the top, pretty much.
Housing at the top of the bottle, and then basically you just fit it onto that silicon plug that's already into the mod, and then you just push it up, and then you've got the same thing.
The good thing about that setup is instead of pulling it down to fill it, you just get one of those refill bottles like the Lost Vape bottle.
Yeah, which is what I have.
And then you don't have to fuck around with pulling it off every time. The price, what was it? It was. Can you remember how much they were?
$119, I think.
Yeah, so about 120. Don't quote me on that or Tom on that, but roughly about 120.
119, and it comes with the Turbino RDA. It comes with all the spares and all that stuff. So you're not just getting a mod, you're getting the whole setup, which is kind of nice. You can pick up the Turbino RDAs by themselves, and the Turbinos are $29.
That's so cheap for a Turbino, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Cloud House has the Turbinos in yet, but hopefully they do.
So. I know that Sugi from 561 Juices did have Turbinos in. I'm not sure if he has any left. Alternatively, you can pick them up from Fastic for $17 US, which works out to be roughly $29 landed anyway.
Yeah, roughly.
But as far as the RDA goes, oh, it's so good.
The flavors, like, so after Vape Day, I filled it with the Passion from Nasty. Still got Nasty Passion, and then I swapped it over to, where's the fucking bottle? It's not going to show it because it's green, but Evolution from Theory, and like they are completely different flavors, and the flavors stood out very, very well.
And as far as the Turbino goes versus other Squonk RDAs,
dude.
I've tried a Haku, and I have really gotten to know a Haku quite well. And for me, the Turbino's on par with the Haku.
Yeah,
the only difference being the fact that one cost $190 New Zealand and the other cost $29.
$194.50. Get it right, Tom. So
only 18650s, Dave.
See, with me, I prefer the Haku because of the airflow on it, but the flavor on this is on par. Yeah. The build, it's easier to build in this fucking thing. Oh, it is way easier to build in the Turbino.
Because of those holes on the side that
you literally
lower the coil.
Vertical, drop them down, just your standard legs, bend it, done.
Yeah.
Simple.
As far as battery life, I've noticed that the Luxotic does last a very long time. The chip somehow is regulating the battery, obviously.
Oh, it's very efficient, man.
But I'm impressed, eh? Like, as far as a device goes, this is something that I just couldn't put down. I was constantly vaping on it. That's why I got more Turbino, so I can use it on, like, multiple devices.
There's one negative I have. One.
The massive fucking Wismec logo?
Okay, no, two. Okay, so Jabo Wismec. Jabo technically, you know, he works for Wismec. He kind of co-owns Wismec. He's got his logo right there, and then a giant, nice little, small Wismec logo on the backside.
Very small. It's a whole fucking mod.
The other thing that, this is just me being a little puss, but the weight of it compared to like your other squonks, obviously it is regulated, so it is quite weighty. Not my cuppa for everyday kind of travel.
It's lighter than the dot squonk.
This thing is fucking light. I mean, it's about the. Oh no, the RSQ is weightier.
Yeah, RSQ's got a massive chip in it. Yeah.
But compared to even the Therion, this weighs about the same as the Therion, and the Therion's fully regulated.
It's a nice feeling weighty, like it's a quality feeling weighty, not a. It's weighty because of no reason.
I'm just, you know, I'm a puss.
On it. What I would have liked to have seen is the exact same design.
Double panels.
I love everything, but this taken out and the option to put matching panels front and back.
Because then you could do the same thing. Is it the dot squonk that has it? I can't remember. No, it's the. Is it the pulse where you can?
Squonk has the bottom as well.
But you can't push through, You can't push the button through.
No, but I don't want to be able to push through because it's got the battery latch. But the fact that you can swap panels out on the dot squonk for different panels, both back and front, is just a real nice touch.
Catch you later, Dave. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of work. I don't know why I'm saying enjoy work, because we all know it's work.
Yeah. But all in all, great device. Would really recommend it if you're looking into squonking or are currently into squonking and you want something new and different and all that kind of shit. I'd rate it.
Yeah. Price wise, like, I mean, there's a couple in that range. There's the Athena, which it was a good squonk.
Yeah. Fully mechanical.
Fully mechanical.
You're a lot safer if you don't know your mech mods.
And it's not just a clone of like the dead rabbit on top.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, it's a great device. Amazing RDA. Like, amazing. Can't rave enough about it. It's just perfect for my style in terms of that kind of mod. Usually I'm on stacks and shit, which the
Dude,
Tobino's
the
not great
flavor, like,
yeah, it's
I
just
mean,
clean. And the way they've designed the chamber, I was talking to Dave about it today, David Laws. The chamber forces the vapor up as well.
yeah.
Like the way they've designed the chamber, it's not just like, yeah, it's like actually goes up. It's not just sitting there.
Yeah, it's not turbulent. It's pretty. Yeah, see, Justin. There's different device. Like with tubes, I love the weight. With squonks, I like more of something portable. My boxes, yeah, they're fucking weighty as shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like you put this versus the Occultus, right? The Occultus being like a $300 mech squonk. And
Yeah.
it feels like a McDonald's toy compared to this because of the quality of the material.
What it's made out
and all
of,
that
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
So, yeah, I do like the weight. I think it's neat. So, moving on.
Let's hop. Oh, fuck, I already unclipped it. So, next product, the Qwit Stik. So, shout out to NZ Vapor QJ. I don't know if you're watching, but thank you for these. These are going to be really, really good. So, I don't have the package it fucking came in, but it does come with a little info sheet. Very, very little info sheet. It does also have all your meg strengths and all that jazz on there. So it does come in 0, which is ultra light. You've got your 6 meg, which is light. 12 meg, which is your regular, which is a 10 plus a day kind of smoker. And then you've got your heavy, which is 18 milligram, which is for obviously people smoking a pack at least a day. So 20, 25, 30s, whatever. Both Tom and myself are on the 6.
Yes,
is there any more information?
I mean,
yes, there is.
6 to me feels like 3. It's got a little bit more throatiness, but it's more than likely the PG-VG ratio than anything else.
Yeah, the other good thing about this product, I don't know if you downloaded the app, Tom, but it does come with a 5-week program on quitting. This device is dedicated for people who want to quit, as well as, honestly, I'm enjoying this device so much. It's nice having something small, discreet, portable. As Tom said, take it to the raves, have a party with it. It's perfect size. Go to the club. All you party animals out there. Bit past my time, but
past your time. But the main device itself is very, very simplistic. So you got a USB on the bottom. You've got 2 lights. They go red when it's charging, then turns to green when it's fully charged. They light up when you're inhaling. They do light up quite bright white. As far as basically the main unit goes, the internal side of things is not very complex, and it doesn't need to be. You've basically got
2 contacts.
2 contacts for your coil, and then the straw that basically tells it when to start vaporizing.
Yep.
Which is quite an ingenious design. The pods are very, very simplistic. I don't know if you have a fresh pod that you can do the clicky on and display.
Let's grab a menthol. So what's at it?
So all the pods come in
5 pods, $25. Honestly, a pod should last you at least a day, if not a bit longer, depending on how much you're using it. Obviously, it comes down to what sort of smoker you were or are or vapor you are. But this is really, really simple. So this base here is not protruding at all. You literally push it in,
and you'll hear a satisfying click.
Nice little click on it.
And that engages the coil. It starts the wicking process, so it does not wick prior to that.
Do we show them the cheat?
Yeah, this is something that we really need to cover. It says to just let it sit on a let it sit on your desk like 5 minutes before
5
you
minutes.
use it. But what you need to do, honestly, this is just what we found, so you're avoiding burnt cartridges.
Oh, I might as well do it with this, because then I can prove the point.
Cover the bottom entirely, so flat of your hand is easiest. And then what you do is you cover the air hole. The air hole is this little sort of hole on the side here. So if you cover that and inhale, you're introducing juice into the wicks rapidly. You can end up like Cam, which is gross, but if you don't suck too hard because you're not a pro sucker, then you'll be sweet. Best is to blow out the extra
blow out
stuff.
because you do get what looked like
the
spunk
pods
on your
are
hand.
non-refillable, so they basically just come in packs of 5 and that's it. But it is a 2 ml pod, so it is a decent amount of liquid in there.
Also, whilst we're talking about pods, so this is the selection. Currently, I know eJuice by Tauranga has these, as well as obviously NZ Vapor has them. I'm pretty sure a couple of the bigger companies are going to pick some up as well around the country, so it is accessible for everyone. But you've got menthol, so menthol smokers are sorted. You've got your TaylorMade, which is the one I've been vaping on, and funny enough, I'm kind of enjoying it. This one's not going to show up, but Green Apple.
It is showing up. Your green screen's
off. Shit. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I just noticed. Whoops. So the Green Apple, which Tom is vaping on, and it is pretty fucking tasty. Then we've got the Strawbizzle, the strawberry. People love that shit. And last but not least, the one that... Okay. I need to talk about that. The Rolly tobacco. The smell of it and the taste of it smells like a fresh pouch.
Yeah, opening it was real strange.
You just sit there and you're just like, fresh pouch. It literally smells like a pouch of Port Royal. So the flavors are pretty fucking on point. I do need to pull that box down so I can see. I need to pull up my messages from
as far
the
as
man
the
himself.
Pod going into the actual device itself. So it's got arrows on the pod and on the actual device. So you line up the arrows. At first we were kind of a little confuzzled because it feels like that's in. But as long as you can see that metal ring, you're not doing it right. You need to just give it a satisfying little push, and that's it. Every single packet of pods comes with a vape band with the flavor name. So basically, when you swap out your pod, you just chuck in your little vape band so you remember what's in there, and then that's it. Because all the pods look the same. They do have the strength amount, which is written on the silver band, which is not going to come up very well, but it does tell you the nicotine strength as well.
Yeah, one second, I need to find this thing because QJ did message me. So there are some exciting things happening with this device. We can't actually talk about them yet, but keep an eye out on NZ Vapor because these things are pretty much going to be the next big thing. That's it. There it is. 50 milligram, 50-50, sorry, PG-VG ratio. Obviously in 0, 6, 12, or 18. So it does cover everyone. I'm a 3 milligram vapor, and it's like nothing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that pod there. We've pulled through that menthol. Give it a nice little blow off. It does have a triangle on the side of the ear and on the side of the pod. Literally just slides in and click.
And you can see the lights light up at the end. They're quite bright white.
Fuck, I totally forgot how mentholy the menthol is.
The menthol pods
oh, it's
are
so
like
good.
Fucking airwaves. Like, it's brilliant.
Honestly, this for me is like the great little work mod. I did just pick up, obviously, the Aspire Zelos as a work hack. But this thing, perfect for if you're in town, perfect if you're driving, perfect if you're on the beers with the mates and you don't want to be that guy blowing fat clouds at non-vapors or smokers or whatever. Yeah, this thing is...
As far as pod lifespan is concerned, I mean, we received these, 2 weeks ago now? And I'm still using the same pods as I was 2 weeks ago. No flavor deterioration, no anything. What I would suggest, though, is when you're storing your pods that are, like, already active, place them
paper
on
towel underneath.
Paper towel, because they do tend to just leak a little bit of liquid.
Yeah. Or better yet, actually use that pod fully and then grab a new one.
And then grab a new one, yeah. But very, very convenient. Like, the size is perfect. ultimately it's not much bigger than some of the high brand mascaras that
yeah, that's exactly what when I saw this, I was like,
yeah, or like
it's quite discreet. Yeah,
but it's quite nice.
And the fact it comes with lanyard as well.
Exactly.
Whilst we're
download the app on it.
Whilst we're on it, a little bit of information. So it is a recognized program by. So the program is actually supplied by Vape to Save in Auckland. Jess at Vape to Save, awesome chick. Met her at Auckland Vape Day when it was Tom and I up there. The undisputable data on this thing. So they did a trial, and they're still doing more trials on it, on smoking cessation devices and through practitioners around New Zealand. The finalized data sheet at the end of February of 2018. Preliminary data, 2 to 3 weeks, show 100% success rate. 100% success rate.
I can see that being the case purely because of the cigarette draw as well. Like it is very much like a cigarette in the sense that you are inhaling to activate, and it is the same tight sort of draw as a cigarette. Yeah,
like QJ and the team have definitely spent a lot of time developing this, making it as restrictive, but not like you're sucking through the eye of a needle.
Yeah,
like it's the right amount of restrictiveness to be like a cigarette, a durry, but it's that perfect amount, you know. So most pods, just to go over that, Justin, most pods for most pod systems, you normally get like a day, maybe 3 days out of before that wick burns out and fucks itself. With this, I found, like, I've been using the system for 2 weeks. This is the second tailor-made pod. The first one lasted me 4 days. And that was till I ran it dry and got a burn hit. But that was my own stupid mistake.
All in all, though, great device. Great for converts. Great for getting people off the stinkies. As a seasoned vapor, do I have a use for it? Personally, not necessarily. Due to my job, I don't need something that's discreet or anything like that. My personal life, I don't necessarily need something that's discreet like that. In the sense that if I go out on a boat like I did yesterday, and spend the whole day fishing, I don't necessarily need something like that. I generally bring my endo or something like that. It's great to have around, though. In my day-to-day life, the reason for having this is introducing people to vaping.
Yep.
So if there's somebody who hits me up who says, hey, I know you vape, I want to get into it, what should I look at? Basically, I say, try this, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll sort of see where you need to be placed in the grand scheme of things.
Jessica, can you flick me a PM? I just want to double check the giveaway stuff. I'm pretty sure it was what you sent me a couple weeks back, but I'm fucking useless.
This is very much a cigarette draw, Justin. Yeah. It's nowhere near like a MTL RTA or MTL RDA. It is very much a cigarette draw.
I mean, this is mouth to lung. This unit here.
That has way more airflow. You can just hear it.
I direct to lung that.
Yeah.
Whereas if I try and...
Oh, I can do it on this.
You can direct to lung on it. But
it is very much lung. Like it's so restrictive. It's basically like sucking through a fucking needle.
Well, it's like a straw, a very, very thin straw.
Yeah.
So it's the right amount. Okay, no, yeah, I am right. I'm right. I think I'm right.
You're right.
I'm just gonna message Jess again because I'm fucking useless.
We know that. Tell us something we don't.
Jessica. Answer your messages. I totally just sent her the Zoom link. Don't click on that link, or else you're Live on the show.
Fucking care. Anyway, yeah, so awesome pieces of kit tonight. Nice to look at something new and different in sort of the both spectrums of things. So we got the starters all the way to sort of the I'd say medium advanced. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
say
I mean,
full.
it's someone who's building, knows a bit about safety, understands that.
Don't even need to build. You can buy coils. I mean,
yeah,
many companies who supply coils in New Zealand as well as global, and you can buy the coil master kits and all that stuff. So
yeah, I mean, I was rocking one of the fucked ups, and then Northern Lights hooked me up with a alien and that thing in there as well. Like, you can just get away with buying coils now because it's so much easier.
Yeah, and sometimes it's cheaper than the R&D of you trying to get the coils right. But anyway, massive
God
shout
damn
out
it,
to
Jess.
Qwit for the shirts and being a sponsor of
Yeah,
the show.
nice shirt.
Tim,
what the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
And even worse, Gary got the hat on the weekend. I didn't get the fucking theory hat.
Got it. So, you gonna do this draw? Or you just
okay. So, how's it going, Steve? You made it in time, bud. Gonna do this the easiest way I know possible. Everyone in the chat, type in X1. We'll give you a minute, and then I will do the draw. I'm just gonna open up random.org.
So that minute starts soon.
Once Tom pushes the button, because
Right, that minute starts now. I know it's not going to come up very well. Actually, that looks fucking epic.
I didn't actually mean an actual minute, Tom, but okay.
Alright.
It was going to be a neck minute.
I'll restart the counter if it's
also
real.
Tom,
actually, I'll restart it now.
Tom, what juice are you vaping on tonight? Because we didn't really talk about that.
I am vaping exclusively on Nasty's Cushman.
I knew you'd fucking like it.
Yeah,
so I've got the Passion Killer, Born Range, the Charlie's Nobles, and it just leaked, Shellback Slush, as well as Theory Evolution, which I'm not going to show because the green screen. Oh, it started. Justin Smith. Pete.
It's alright, we'll give it a sec, to be honest. We'll just kind of judge it on when people stop. Fuck the timer.
Dave. Elmo, because I'm not going to write Nicholas. Casey Wallace. What's up, Casey? How's it going, dude? Oh, kia ora, Ren. Kia ora koutou for showing up.
Ren.
The drawer is for some Armada e-liquids. I've got 4. Ooh.
Cam looks like a retard, but that's alright.
Sorry, Jess just messaged me. So just so you guys know as well, the Armada e-liquids are coming out in 100ml bottles. So if you want some of that Armada goodness in bigger bottles,
you can now purchase it.
Not yet. Very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. Steve. Then we've got Abe, the man O'Brien. Better make sure I spell his name right. Ren, Nita, Tootie, and then.
So what is the giveaway?
Okay. So we've got four packs of Armada e-liquids. They are the ones we reviewed not that long ago. So we've got Peach, we've got Manta. So Peach Poseidon, Manta, Menthol, and then Pirate's Pipe. So the 3. Four of those packs.
4 times 3 30 mils.
That's a lot of fucking juice.
That's 4 winners.
That's a lot of winners. Okay, everyone stop saying next one. So kia ora mamato, kia ora koutou. How's it going, Ren?
Iwi.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, Ren works for the Cloud House. Good friend, and shout out Ren for hooking it up. So I'm on the 2nd random, and I'm on the 3rd random. Okay, so do you want me to just do the first 4, Tom, or do you want me to do one now? So there's 4 on the list. There's
So you do
9.
1 now. Randomize it again. 1.
Okay. So first
and
winner is.
If the winner is the winner in the second round, just pick the second person. And
Yeah. Okay. First winner, Pete Menzies. Congratulations, Pete. Missed us on the Vaping Iwi, and we will sort that. Next. Steve Lilly.
Message us on the Vaping Iwi page.
Message us on the Vaping Iwi. Address, milligram strength, all that beautiful shit. And we'll sort that one out too. Next. Abe the Man O'Brien. Message us on Vaping Iwi. For wait, what? No, it was the entire line. Like entire line. What do you mean entire line, Jess? No. What do you mean, Jess? No. What do you mean for? Okay. Give me a sec. I've got one more to do.
No, you got. You do have one more to do.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's for the full line. She just messaged me.
The full line.
Full 7 juices, 4 times.
Strawberry Siren, you get Manta Ray Menthol, Pink
Kraken
Parrot, Cola, Bubble Barnacle, and Pirate's Pipe, and Peach Poseidon. Holy shit.
Jesus, Jess, you're fucking amazing.
So one more. Come on.
One more. Oh my gosh. I wish it would stop coming up with the same
name again and again.
Just give me a different name, damn it.
Just pick the second person if it's like number 2.
You could have said that earlier.
I did. Go back and watch the live stream, boy.
Yeah, you did. Fuck. I'm just going to keep going until... Fuck, there we go. Renata, 2D, Ren.
So, Ren, Abe, Steve, and Pete.
Jess, you're an amazing person. Thank you, Jess.
Insane, Jess.
So generous. So also, guys, Jessica in the chat is the lady of Amada. Awesome chick. Good to see you again at Tauranga Vape Day. Slightly jealous of that Grim Army hat.
Hell yeah, me too.
Dude, we need to get some Grim Green gear. Dude. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's had to put on IM. So yeah, you four miss Jess on the Vaping Iwi, and I will get Jess to do her magic and make it appear hopefully within the next couple of weeks. You guys reckon we're gonna find out the bad effects of vaping? Yeah.
Honestly, doubt it.
Honestly, the harm reduction. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
We've talked about it with Anaru from All Clouded before on the show. We've had a show with him where we talked about exactly what's going on and all that stuff and studies. Honestly, it's all about harm reduction. I mean, when you talk about the bad effects of vaping in a few years, are we going to find out the bad effects of eating lettuce in a few years? Are we going to?
Well, they did that report of eating bacon that's too cooked gives you cancer if it's overcooked and it's a bit, crunchy.
Let's be honest, folks. 90% of what you consume or are around in your life gives you cancer. So can give you cancer. So yeah, it's again we've been over this in the past. It's in the sense of harm reduction. So. In terms of your health, your lungs, like your just your lungs alone, when you stop smoking, you start vaping, you're coughing up black shit, you're getting rid of that. Like, you are not going to have that occur. As far as Grim Green did a little spiel on it, it modifies your DNA. So does alcohol, which is true, right? The sun modifies your DNA. Alcohol does. A lot of things.
Carbon monoxide, all do harm to your body. I mean, vaping is probably not the best way to quit smoking. You can just go cold turkey.
No. that's the thing, though. Vaping is probably far better than nicotine patches,
Yeah. Oh,
gum,
fuck yeah.
all
The
that
shit. Have
that
you
gives
seen what
side
nicotine
effects.
patches do to your skin?
Yeah, they give you massive fucking rashes and all that shit. That's you having an adverse reaction to it. And a lot of nicotine gum and shit can make you sick. So there's many ways you can quit smoking, but nicotine, in my eyes at least, I don't know about Cam, is probably the most harm reduced way to do it. I mean, the worst thing that's gonna happen to you is in my eyes, is you're gonna pick up an RDA that you left on that you left on your stand, and you're gonna pick it up and you're gonna vape it, and it's gonna taste like old
Shit.
fucking juice. But
yeah.
it's not necessarily going to do anything to you. Or you pick up an RDA that a mate's had, and you're not going to like the flavor. Big fuckity whoop. You know, it's not a case of like anything else.
But
the whole
as
popcorn
Justin
lung
said,
thing, yeah, the science is good so far.
Science is good so far. College of Physicians.
All the studies so far have been positive, and it's been great.
Shout out to the Royal College of Physicians.
The negative studies that have come out so far have been from fucking
funded
by tobacco companies and shit. So I mean, don't take it to heart.
Grain of salt, boys. Grain of salt.
Yeah, I mean that's anything, right? That's even the positive ones. I'd tend to take them with a grain of salt, but it doesn't mean that they're not true.
We need to pick up dinner soon. You're getting told by the wife. Oh yeah, you do. I just saw the time.
Well,
Shit.
It's 7:48 and it's at 8 o'clock, so it's fine.
Daylight savings has fucked us up, by the way. If you haven't figured that out,
I've been waking up at 6:30 in the morning, being like,
dude, I've been up since 6 a.m. Like,
yeah. I normally get out of bed at 11, so 6:30 in the morning is pretty fucking. For me.
So I don't know what Tom's doing with his Qwit stick, but my Qwit stick's gonna move from my hands into the old man's hands because this thing is so fucking easy to use. If he doesn't quit with this sort of device, he's never gonna quit.
Yeah.
Awesome unit.
You got to get on the app.
Yeah, I've got the app downloaded on his phone already, and we start that this week, hopefully. Vaping is the only thing that worked for me. Exactly, dude, Justin. The only thing that has worked for me has been vaping. And now it's a full-time job, a hobby. And I meant this also.
I don't know. This is when Hypocrite Tom comes out, I guess you could call it Hypocrite Tom. I was not smoking at the time where I started vaping. I had quit cold turkey 3 years before I started vaping. So basically, I picked it up as a hobby. I am a hobbyist in many senses. I build PCs, play with nitro.
He's an addictionist.
Well, no, I'm not an addiction.
He likes shinies.
I like playing with the little things.
Yeah.
Nitro RC cars, airsoft, all that kind of stuff, that little hands-on sort of stuff. And vaping was a new sort of technology and new sort of finicky thing that I could pick up. But in saying that, in the 5 years that I've been vaping, I am in no worse health now than
just out of shape
than I was. Yeah, but that's just me getting unhealthy because I eat shit food.
Dead bod.
But yeah, I'm dad bod 2018. But anyway, my health now in terms of like my lungs and all that stuff is no different to when I was in college prior to smoking. And all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's not adversely affected me in any way. The worst thing I've done while vaping was picking up an RDA that had been sitting there for 2 weeks, picking it up, and the juice that had been sitting in there for 2 weeks tasted like cat piss. So that's about it.
This was a picked up a Lawless kit, added a Euro Crown. See, the Euro Crown is fucking awesome. The Euro Crown 3 is one of my favorite pre-made tanks. There is another one that I'm looking at picking up, which is the Prince. The Prince looks very, very promising as well.
I've been past that stage of my life where I want a Prince because I've already done that.
Yeah.
To
I just want to have a gaze.
The Prince is a great tank, but Smok seemed to under-deliver in terms of flavor and all that kind of shit.
Sun through eyelids. Vaping has been around for a long time. The patent for the first one was 86. Yeah, 1986 was the first patent.
That was not when it was first introduced into the market. It was first introduced in the market in, I can't remember now, but it's been 12 years, so whatever. No, 13 years. So whatever.
Yeah, it was 05, 04, somewhere around there that it was fully fully made
Funnily
like
enough,
it is now.
it was invented by a doctor, funnily enough,
Yeah.
as a way for him to quit smoking that wasn't going to harm his health as much as smoking was. As far as the studies have come, this is something that we never remember and never talk about, but they talk about how smoking, it took a long time for them to figure out that it was harmful.
Yeah.
The technology behind science nowadays has advanced so much. We know what to look for. We know what signs to look for, what chemicals to pick up on, in order to bash that science out quicker nowadays than we did back in the day. So, in all fairness, when you have someone like the Royal College of Physicians, which is highly renowned for discovering that cigarettes were harmful.
Well, yeah, they're a world-renowned.
Yeah.
I guess you could call them an organization, but
yeah, but they're the ones who said cigarettes were harmful. They released a study on it. As far as I'm concerned, if they're saying that it is 95% safer, and now they've done another study where they're saying it's 97% safer.
Yeah.
97% safer for me sounds a lot better than not.
100% bad for you.
Yeah. And that goes in our day-to-day lives. I mean, if you eat a piece of lettuce that's been sprayed with 5 million fucking chemicals to make it look the way it is, then how's that not bad for you? When you're eating your chicken breast, your non-organic cage-fed shit that's been pumped full of
hormone food,
and you're wondering why girls are developing a lot quicker these days because of the estrogen and all that stuff they pump into chicken, then, I mean, if you're eating that, then you're probably doing worse to your body than vaping. And that's the thing. It's what else in our lives are we doing that's a lot worse for us?
Walk down the street,
keep doing it.
Breathe in fucking carbon monoxide from the back of cars.
But the air results in terms of vaping, like they've done the air results, you know, what's in the air when you're vaping is the exact same air that you find all around you when you're walking through town, when you go into the supermarket, when you're going out into the open, even in a field in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
The study they did in the UK, they found formaldehyde right next door to a couch. So what they use to cure and purify couches and make them last a bit longer is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. I got the vape burps.
But anyway, guys, we're going to end it on that note before we get too into it.
And spend the next 4 hours
talking about harm reduction. But yeah, honestly...
next week's show.
Sun, I would say, honestly, I would keep it. I wouldn't sell it. You don't think you need it anymore, but you might have a little stress
day, and boom.
And boom, you'll be like, holy shit, where's my vape now? Or you'll go and get cigarettes, which, in all fairness... Go for it. It's your life, but you'd probably be a lot better off picking up the vape instead of picking up cigarettes, because it's, I mean, been proven to cause cancer pretty fucking quickly. So, yeah,
next week's show, Tom.
So next week's show, it's gonna be a fucking amazing one. We've got the Vaping Bogan on the show next week. So in order to do that, it's gonna be real fucked up. It's going to be real fucked up in the sense that the show's going to be stupidly late. So whether or not we do it live or we just pre-record it and then upload it, that'll be the
question. We'll probably do it live anyway, just for Pete's sake, to be honest.
Yeah,
and then...
so we'll probably do it live, but we do have Sam, the Vaping Bogan, on the show on the 9th. So we shall see what happens.
Well, my phone is going batshit crazy.
Anyway, ladies and gents, I'm going to end the show there.
Catch you guys later.
Enough clouds to go out on them, so they're baby clouds. Okay. Not good enough. Anyway, laters. Catch us next week. If you have any questions for Sam, post them on the thread that's on our page. Later.